everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Lexi, and today we are doing a speed build, and it is actually my shell challenge that we are doing. So I released my shell challenge, like a week ago? Something like that, recently. And it is going to be due November 6th if you want to try it. It's still up and running. But this is my entry, and I actually built like a farm, but it's kind of like a tiny farm because the actual like shell of it isn't that large. And obviously if you've done a shell challenge before, you know you can't add walls to the actual shell. So obviously it couldn't be like huge, but the backyard is kind of big. You'll have to see. You just kind of have to see. It's kind of hard to explain, but like I said, I did make a farm for this challenge, and I don't know why, but when I went in to start doing it, I was just like, I really want to build a farm. Like, okay, I actually built this. Did I build it in September? I think I did. I built this in September, and I built my shell challenge in September, but I just released it like last week. So yeah, I don't know what I was doing or why I was so inspired to build a farm, but I was like, I just really want to build a farm. So I did. So we are building a new, so we are building in Newcrest right now, but you will see at some point in the video we do move to Brindleton Bay, and this is up on the gallery called like Small Brindleton Farm or something like that. My gallery ID is always in the description if you want to download this build or any of my other builds. Geez, I am getting so off track. But like I said, I did move it to Brindleton Bay, and I kind of imagined either two like elders or two adults. I mean, anyone could live here obviously, but I wasn't picturing like young adults living here. There could be though, and I guess they were into like the more old like vintage style. I guess that could work. It's just not what I was thinking for this build in particular. But we are starting off with the kitchen. I seem to always do that. I don't really know why. It's just how I do things. But I do use a lot, and I mean a lot, of debug in this build, and I've been doing that a lot recently, and I just think it makes the builds look so much like cuter and more cluttered and just more like a real home, you know, if that makes sense. So I did use a lot of debug, and I feel like I should start limiting packs more on builds, but I just don't. And when I go into build, I just like don't think about it, you know? Although I do have an idea for a build that I really want to do, and I could limit it to cats and dogs and laundry day, and I feel like that would be kind of like cool. I think the idea of the build itself would be really cool, but I don't know if I'd be able to make it like look as good as it would look in my head with just those two packs, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. But I think I would want to try it at some point in time. I don't know, you have to let me know. But also, for this voiceover, I'm gonna try and do like the whole thing, like voiceover for the whole video, which I don't typically do. I normally just come in here and talk, and then end the voiceover, like say whatever I need to say, and then end the voiceover, and then put music. But I feel like I should start trying to talk more in my videos, if that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like I'm annoying, but I feel like everyone kind of thinks they're annoying, and they're really not. So I have no idea. You guys can let me know if you prefer like the voiceovers for the whole video or just voiceover of whatever I need to say and then music. Like, I won't be offended because I would completely understand, because there are some people where I'm like, could you just stop talking and like just put music over it, you know? Like, also I feel like, I don't know, because some people like voiceovers because they can put it on in the background and like people just start talking about whatever, not necessarily about the build, and that's what people kind of like that's what I do, especially with Evelyn's videos, because her voiceovers are so nice to listen to. And there are also some other people, which like bigger YouTubers, which I'm not going to be like, oh, it's this person or this person, because that's not cool. And like I still watch some of their videos, and they are such a talented builder too, but most of their voiceover, like almost the entire voiceover, is just them going like, oh, and that item's from this pack, and that's why I did this. And like, yes, please give me some insight on why you did things so I'm not just lost, but don't dedicate your whole like 25-minute video to you going, oh, and that item's from this pack. I have a kid and I did like, it's not as fun to watch, and therefore it makes it harder for me to watch your videos because I get bored and I lose my like interest in it, you know? So I'm gonna try not to do that. We're just gonna see. I think the living room in this house is my favorite. I think the layout for it is a little strange, but I really do like how it turned out. And there is one thing I want to say. I was building this house and I was just going along, whatever, doing whatever, you know, decorating it. And I finished the entire downstairs. And then I realized I did not put a bathroom on the first floor. And I was like, I could put one here. Actually, here being what I was just decorating with the little like accent table, but I'm not finished with that area. I go back to it. I don't remember if that's like in the footage or not. But I do go back to it and add some more stuff there. And I really like how it turned out. And I was like, but I don't want to get rid of it. And then it would just screw up like my whole floor plan. And so I was like, you know what? It's a small house. The upstairs, like, it's just a couple flights of stairs. Oh my God. No, a couple stairs. Like, I think it'll be fine just leaving one bathroom upstairs. So I don't know if that bothers you. You can change it and move it around however you'd like, but I didn't put one on the bottom floor. Also, I don't know if you can hear it. Like, I don't know if the computer will pick it up, but we're getting work done on my bathroom, which is like right behind me. This little like archway here, if you can see it. My sink is right there, and then the door to where the bath and shower and toilet is right there. And we have like a Jack and Jill bathroom, so I share it with my brother, and it's getting like the bathtub's getting fixed and stuff, so I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I'm sorry if you can. It's annoying, but this is the only time I could sit down and film this voiceover, so we're just gonna go. But I did use a cats and dogs window seat in the little like, what shape is this? Like, hexagon? Like half of a hexagon? In that little area from, I think I said it's cats and dogs. And I ended up putting tons of plants on the top, like, back of it, as you can see there. And I am obsessed with how it looks. Like, I think it is the cutest thing ever, and I want to do it with every window seat I ever put in a build from now on. And I ended up pairing it with the tiny living sofa because it's like not the exact same. I cut out like 3 minutes of sped up footage of me looking for a love seat that matched that red color, and none of them were exact. And I was just like, you know what? It's close enough. Just don't look too hard. So I did match those, and I think they look cute together. At first, the not matching colors really bothered me, but now I think it looks fine. And honestly, in real life, like, how likely are you, unless you buy a matching set, to get, like, furniture that is the exact same color as the rest of your furniture, you know? So I left it. But I did have tons of plants, and by tons, I mean tons of plants, like, everywhere in this build, and I think it just is like that final touch that it needed to make it really like come together, you know? So yeah, like I said, we go back to that little corner area and I add some more plants. And I just think the entire house is really cute. I love it. But I don't know what else to say for the downstairs because we're going to be going to the upstairs in a second, and then we go to the exterior. Because if you guys haven't really watched any of my speed builds before, I always go ahead and do like the shell. In this case, I didn't have to do the shell, but I do the shell and then the roofing, and then I do the doors and the window placement. But I only do the window placement on the front of the house. So I just do the front of the house for window placement. Then I go do the floor plan, and then I do the sides of the house and the back of the house, like the windows for that, from the inside. So it looks good from the inside, not the outside. Because if you guys look at any real houses, the back of the houses and the side of the houses are so freaking weird, like the windows, because they don't go based off how it looks on the outside. They go based off how it looks on the inside. So that's what I do. And I think it always looks so much better that way. And then after I do the window placement, I go to the inside and do the interior first, and then I go back out and do the landscaping in the backyard. But I know most people, like a majority of the people I watch, do landscaping along with the exterior. But I don't know why, but I just cannot do that. Like, something about it feels so wrong to me. So I do not do that. I don't know why I was telling you this. I feel like I had a point as to why I was like saying that, but now I have absolutely no idea. Maybe I was about to tell you that we're going back to the exterior at one point. I have no idea. We are though. But yeah, I don't know. Why is the bathtub so loud? Jeez, I really hope you can't hear that. Okay, this is bothering me so much. But so yesterday I had a softball tournament, and basically, this is like embarrassing. Basically, it was supposed to be yesterday and today, but it actually for my team just was yesterday because we lost all 3 games. Listen, okay, we kind of expected it to go poorly because this was our first tournament or game in general that we've played as a team, and our team is only 3 weeks old. That sounds weird talking about a team, but like, we've only been an official team for 3 weeks, so we weren't expecting it to go great. But basically, I am dead. Like, here's the thing. Okay, it's not that I'm like weak, because you got to do all like the training and stuff for softball, so it's not that I'm like just weak and I don't have muscles. Like, I do, but my muscles and bones, like their health just sucks. Okay, they're horrible. It's like genetic. I get it from my dad. But God, I wish I brought water. When I talk for too long, like just keep talking, my mouth gets so dry and I don't have water, and that was a bad choice by me. But anyways, my muscles and bones, like health-wise, just suck. Okay, like they get sore so easily. I get hurt by doing literally nothing. Like yesterday, because the place that the tournament was held was like an hour and a half away, so I'm sitting in the car, just sitting in the car listening to music, and then all of a sudden I pulled a muscle in my back so badly, like I couldn't bend over, and I was like, are you kidding me? You were just sitting in the car and then you have to, like, how did I even do that? How did I do that? Like, I don't understand. But this is what I mean. Like, I can be doing literally nothing, and then all of a sudden I'll end up in like the hospital or something. Like, I'm not kidding. So I am so extremely sore today, and I just hurt in general, even if I didn't do anything specifically wrong, you know? But yeah, I'm so sore. So I was like, well, today's a good day to just sit down and just get a lot of pre-recording done, like build a lot, get your voiceovers done, like just go. I was about to say progressive. productive day. Am I right? So we are now onto the backyard, and I actually use this thing, and I think it's from Cats and Dogs, but don't quote me on that. And they're like these two like cherry blossom trees with the like, I don't know if you'd call it like a trellis, but like a pergola type thing over it, and I think it is so cool, and I don't know how I've never seen it before, but now I'm in love with it, and I want to use it in every single one of my builds ever. It's so pretty, but I ended up putting these crops under, and now those are actual like crops that are functional in the game. Like I got them off the gallery. So you can, your sim, if you download this lot, those are actual crops. They will work. Why does that sound weird? The plants will work. But you can actually like harvest them and stuff. And then these things that I just placed are not. Those are debug. Those aren't actual plants that you can use. I'm pretty sure your sims will just walk right through them. And same thing with this clothesline here. That's not the real clothesline. That's actually debug from Island Living, I want to say. So you can't actually hang clothes up on that, but there is a washer and a dryer in the house, and there's also a wash tub right next to the rocking chair, which I am about to place down. So the actual clothesline doesn't work, but like I said, there is a dryer and there is a wash bucket, and if you want to replace the debug one with an actual one, go right ahead. I don't care. Like, you do you. And then I actually decided to use this eco lifestyle sink, which I don't think I've ever used before besides this build, outside, because it looks like such an outdoor sink. And I feel like this is the kind of build that would have like a sink outside if you're like farming to like fill up like jugs of water or something. I don't know. I've never worked on a farm. I don't know. But I put that there, and I also added like this little patio area. So I added a bonfire from, did I use the get together one or the outdoor retreat one? I think I used the outdoor retreat one because you can snap things to that one, like chairs, and I'm pretty sure you can only snap chairs to the outdoor retreat ones. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. So I added that, and I also added like a little dining area. And I actually am obsessed with this area. So I used like these like, I don't know how you describe them, but they're kind of like bed platform thingamabobbers from Eco Lifestyle Debug again. And I stacked two on top of each other, and then I put some like crates and stuff on top of it, and I think it looks really cute. Like I'm really obsessed with that, and I wish it wasn't such like a weird thing to put in builds. Like I feel like you would not just put like a stack of crates and stuff in like a family like suburban home. But I think it looks really cute, and I also end up using these eco lifestyle insect things, but we are getting to the end of the build, so I'm going to cut out right here. So like I said, I will link the shell challenge video in the description if you'd like to try it for yourselves. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I post, which is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I will see you all next time. Bye guys.
Summer nights, flashing lights, when the DJ's spinning, everybody out on the dance floor singing. Give me love and give me life. When the DJ's spinning, everybody out on the dance floor singing. Hey oh, way oh.